It has been a while. I have moved to Puerto Rico. I moved about 2 weeks. It'll be exactly 2 weeks on Wednesday. And I want to come and give y'all a little bit of information, things that I've learned since I have moved here, and things that I think you should want to know if you decide, to come here or to live here. So I do have a list, and it's on my phone, so I'm going to be looking down at my phone. So just be mindful of that. But that being said, before I start into the content, I do want to tell myself and everybody else happy Veterans Day. Veterans Day is tomorrow. Thank you to everybody who supports us. We really appreciate that. And that being said, let's go ahead and get into the video. The first thing is Amazon. This one was a little disappointing. I am a heavy Amazon Prime user, and I was not made aware until maybe a few days ago that Amazon actually does not have next day delivery or even 2 day delivery here. It takes about a week to get your stuff. So I ordered a phone protector, and I'm used to it being there the next day or like even 2 days later, and it actually took me a week to get it. So that being said, I have decided to go ahead and cancel my membership because to me it's just not really worth it. It's nothing against Puerto Rico. I love being here. It's just that for me the main benefit of Amazon Prime was actually to get my stuff quick. So that's number one. The second thing is driving and the roads. I have not driven. Well, I have driven here. I have not driven heavily here since I came because people here, they do have their own culture of driving. Something that I've noticed is what I consider is tailgating. A lot of people, they will tailgate you. They drive super close to each other. There's not really a whole lot of personal space. And I know, like, in the American mind, that might seem like, passive aggressive, but here it's really just the way that they drive. It can be scary and a little tricky when you actually go more inland, which is where I live. I don't live near the coast. The coast is pretty flat. The further inland you go, the more mountainous it gets. So you should just be aware, if you're afraid of heights like I am, just, be mindful of that some of the roads are very sharp and they go up. They go up pretty fast, so you're going up and you're turning. So it does take some getting used to. Also, there is a lot of potholes here. So when you're driving, you need to be aware of not just looking straight, but also looking down as well, because they will damage your car. The third thing is American food. Yes, I have tried plenty of Puerto Rican food. My fiance's, well, actually my future mother-in-law, she cooks for us every day. We're very thankful for her. But I did want to know like what American food, such as like Taco Bell and stuff like that, tastes like. And yes, it is the same, but they have their own spin on it. I saw rice and beans, like an actual plate of like rice and beans at Taco Bell. And it's just shocking. They also love Church's Chicken here. They serve breakfast as well for Church's Chicken. So like I say, it is the American, it's an American brand, but it does taste, in my opinion, it tastes a lot better. It has like a Puerto Rican flair to it. And then the last thing I want to discuss is prices, because that's something you need to know if you are going to live here. Prices as far as rent goes is much more affordable. I was living in Florida and I was paying $1,500 for a 1 bedroom apartment. I don't remember the square footage. I mean, it was nice, but it wasn't, to me, it's not worth $1,500 a month. Here, I have a 2 bedroom, 1 bath with my fiance, and we pay $500 a month for rent. So it's much more affordable. Again, I am more so inland towards the island. If you're on the coast, of course, it's going to be more expensive to get a beach view, to get an ocean front. You're going to have to pay for that. So, also, when it comes to shopping, I've noticed that the American brands are more expensive. For example, things like Gain, things like Dove. They do have that here, but you're going to pay a little bit more. It's not terrible. It's maybe, I think the bar soap is maybe about $4 or $5, which, but it is good to try new soaps and new things. So even though I'm used to the American brands, I do want to try the Puerto Rican version as well. So that's just a few things that I learned today. Not today, a few things that I've learned since I've been here. I hope this video was helpful for y'all. If you have any questions, comments, please leave them and I will answer them as quickly as I can. Also, sorry y'all, I'm near the airport, so it's gonna be a little loud. Please make sure you follow me on my Instagram, unbeknownst to me. That's with two E's and an underscore. Also, if you would like to follow along my journey as I explore Puerto Rico, you can follow me on Facebook. It's called Postcards from Paradise. I also have a visual cartoon that I'm doing as well, and that page is called Nick Goes to PR. NIK Goes to PR. I will have all the links below. Thank y'all so much.